Hey guys, I'm so happy to be with you because I've been trying to be with you for about 40 minutes. Okay, I'm in a hotel and I wanted to be with you. So here I am. I'm Elizabeth with Willow Tarot, and my God, I just had long conversations with AI. I felt that reaction and it hasn't even happened yet because none of y'all have joined. Yeah, AI, it's a hot topic, huh? I do use AI on a daily basis. I find it beneficial, and I also know it's not going anywhere. I have been given voice, right? I have now a way to express myself coherently in written form. I speak well. I do not write well. AI allows me. So I'm grateful. I'm really, really grateful. All right. Well, after spending 30 minutes of F this, F that, trying to figure out how to go live, which, by the way, guys, if you're ever on, I usually use a large monitor. I'm on my laptop. Control, simultaneous with underscore hyphen, the button on the top next to the plus, will shrink your screen. Tap it 2 or 3 times. It'll bring up your go live option. Just in case you're been trying, couldn't figure it out. Try that one first. Control minus a couple times, 3 times. You'll see your screen begin to shrink, and you'll see that go live. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Let's just go. Let's get some reading done, huh? All right, Seasons of the Witch. I need this. I need this. I have not pulled a card today yet. I don't wake up thinking pull a card, pull a card. Well, but today, I need a card. Seasons of the Witch. I got goosebumps. I'm feeling it. This is by Lorraine Anderson and Julia Diaz and illustrated by Tajana Lukovic. I'm so excited. I'm so happy I'm here. I'm trying out a new mode today, subscribers only. You can give me some feedback on that. I'm not sure of the pros and cons of some of this, so just trying it out. I assume everyone is alerted if I'm going live. Hopefully. All right. I love life. Prayers to the Earth, card 34, which is actually my number 7, my personality and birth card. I'm sorry, my birth card is 7. Yeah, my personality card is 7 too. Key 7 in the major arcana is the Chariot. So we have prayers to the Earth, which I'm an Earth baby. Girl, give me a pinnacle. But I don't want to go into space, and I love swimming in Mother's amniotic fluid, the ocean. I like land because I'm an air breather, and I know that, and I'm really really practical. I got to start looking up at the camera. Prayers to the Earth. Yep, camera. Become present with the blessings you already have. May gratitude bless your heart. Let's do that. Become present with the blessings you already have. I have air. I have lungs to receive the gift of oxygen that Mother has promoted, contained, and curated. This is nutritious and beneficial. I have access to potable water, drinkable water. Life-sustaining water at my fingertips. I have nutrients. I have food. I have access to food, and I have money to buy the food or grow the food. I have me. I am exquisite in form, delectable. I have sight with eyes closed. Oh, guys, that was fun. Let's go to the book. Oh, I hope you can hear me, right? I'm whispering. I'm in the lobby of a hotel. What am I doing? Going to the wrong page. I love Leo. I'm a Leo. 34. Y'all, what is going on? Holy crap. Prayers to the earth. Prayers to the earth. Become present with the blessings you already have. May gratitude fill your heart. Many, if not all, of the practices, or all of the sabbats, are born out of a deep gratitude for another day of life, another morsel to eat, or shelter from the rain. These celebrations were moments to pause, reflect, and express sincere thanks for all blessings, grand and small. In today's world, however, it's so easy to get swept away by the desire for more without taking the time to acknowledge all that you already have. From the breath in your lungs to the shoes on your feet, there is always something to give thanks for. You are being called to shift your focus from what may be lacking or incomplete and direct your attention to everything that is already present in your life. Share your appreciation with others. Thank the rivers and the clouds and celebrate all that you have not had to endure. Celebrate all that you have not had to endure. Open your heart and let gratitude fill in any empty spaces or feelings of lack. The more time spent in gratitude, the more you will fertilize the energy of growth and transformation. Ooh, we have a ritual. Prayers to the Earth ritual. Creating a prayer ritual for the Earth can be an incredibly rewarding and meaningful experience. A little time, some thoughtfulness, and your own spiritual practice can create something truly unique that is meaningful to you. You can use this ritual as a way to express love, appreciation, gratitude, commitment, or any other emotion you wish to connect with the greater Earth community. Start by finding a quiet spot outdoors that has special meaning for you, a place of natural beauty or personal significance. If possible, take off your shoes and sit in stillness so that you are directly connected with the earth beneath you. Begin by breathing in deeply, allowing yourself to become present in the moment, and noticing how the earth feels beneath your feet and all of the senses this brings. What follows is up to you. Your prayer ritual can be whatever feels right and resonates with you. You might meditate for a few minutes, chant, or simply express your thoughts and feelings out loud. You could use words, music, movement, or any other thing that feels comfortable to you. Spend as much time as needed in this connection, allowing yourself to go deeper into the relationship between yourself and the earth community around you. The closing of your ritual is just as important as the beginning. After expressing your gratitude for being able to connect in this way, take some time to sit peacefully and listen for anything that may come through. Perhaps a message from the earth itself. When you are done, slowly rise from the spot and give thanks for the experience. By taking part in a prayer ritual for the earth, you join with others around you and connect with something much larger than yourself. Hey, Panam. Okay, I want to go back. It's beautiful. You could use words, music, movement, or any other thing that feels comfortable to you. So I went to a webinar last night with Colette Baron Reed. She's an oracle Well, she's a lot, but she does have oracle decks. I think she has a tarot deck too. And she was promoting her beautiful new album. I think it's called This Dark Church. I'm not sure, but it's Colette Baron Reed. And they were using music. And I lead mediumship sessions. I'm going to be using music in my mediumship sessions. It's so fun. Pontum, I'll talk to you in my live. Pontum runs its own group, and I'll share with you these exercises. You can do it however you want. A connection is whatever connection is to you. I mean, any way you want to do it. Express. Flex those hands. Stretch that body. Yoga. Breathing. Watch TV. Lay on the couch. Eat a bag of potato chips. Dude, you're there, and you're connected to yourself already, right? What do you think is happening when you eat? There's a connection between mind and body, right? Then go to the toilet. It's all connected. All right, dude. All right, prayers to the earth. All right, I needed that so bad. Okay, one more look at the card. It's really pretty too, because she's half in, half out. That can be as above, so below, which also references, do you have a floor or do you have a ceiling? Where are you with the line? Personally, I don't think there really is a line. All right, another card. I really hope this is loud enough. Is this loud enough? I'm whispering. I'm in a hotel lobby. All right, so that was Seasons of the Witch. Oh, how long have I been? Oh, I just went live. Okay, sorry. I've been sitting here, like I said, for like a half an hour. Maybe we should go straight to tarot. Oh, which tarot deck? Let's do Wild Reflections, because I actually feel like reading some reversals, which is completely not necessary. Your practice is your practice. Do it however you want. I only read reversals in a few decks. Very few. Do we have a question? Yeah, what am I feeling right now? Like, I get this, like, well, I did have caffeine. Crap, I had coffee. Crap. Coffee definitely affects my readings, guys, because I'm thinking, am I feeling something? Is there an exterior coming in? It's the caffeine in my system. So it's hard. Okay, here we go. Outside of the caffeine. Okay. What question should I ask? I pull a card to determine what question. The tower upside down. What am I grateful for not having to endure? I did not endure this, and I am grateful. What is that? I'm not looking for a specific horrific story. I'm looking for generalizations that help me connect. I invite you all to look for generalizations that help you connect with yourself, your story, not someone else's. All right. Tower in reverse. Can't make this shit up. I'm so connected with this. The Tower in reverse. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for not having had to endure it. Now, I ask for specificity, like not in like the actual experience, but what's the energy around it? Nine of Swords in reverse. This is also called the Nightmare card. This is the upright, and this is the reverse. I read reversals as messages from spirit, not reversed meanings. So, Nine of Swords, the Nightmare card. What am I grateful for not having had to endure? I am grateful for not having had to endure nightmares, but my point of view is what a psychopath is not going to look at. I don't say it like that because there's probably a lot of different ways psychopaths present. A serial killer may not. I'm thinking they don't see it quite the same way as people who aren't serial killers, right? Like maybe they're not living in a nightmare. I don't know that their life is roses, but maybe they feel that what they're doing is correct. The Nine of Swords is not a nightmare for them. It is a piece of existence that is simply part of the moment, which is actually Zen. I'm not promoting serial killing. I just saw someone literally eating a bowl of cereal in my head. Maybe I'm also grateful for not having the queen to king relationship, the empress to emperor relationship, wherein the desire is built within so the action may take place in the exterior. The queen would build the desire and the king would implement in reality. So I may build desires, have ideas, passions afoot, but I don't go out and carry them all out because I get visuals of shit that I'll never do. So there's like a stopping point. There's just this resting place, a big open field that I'll mill about in until I feel like leaving. Robin, hi. Oh my God. Hi. Okay, fuck, what was I saying? Field, resting. I don't need to carry out the action, but I sit with the emperor and I sit with the king. I don't need to actually implement it into my reality, but I do need to think it. And how do I know I need to think it? Because I thought it. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe I'm actually slightly more aware. Oh, girl. So, messages. There's a few ways you can get messages, and all of it is going to be up to you as a reader. And the messages themselves, I believe, can come from my immediate surroundings in this realm or another realm. It can come from a person who has passed on. It can come from a building. It can come from a memory. The messages come from many places and in many forms. It's the Eight of Swords reversed. Typically, they're shown blindfolded and bound. But I think in this case, what am I grateful for not having had to endure is being uncomfortable with receiving information. I like it a lot. It doesn't faze me at all. I've been doing it a while. In the beginning, it was like, what? Who said that? But now I'm really good with it. And I think I love this deck. This is the reversed image. This is how I drew it. This is a reflection, but the reflection is on top here. So in the reflection, we see where the individual is bound, her arms are tied, and she's blind. They are blindfolded. Now, I'll just give you a peek at the up. This is what it would look like normally. The version of me that exists is not bound or blindfolded. The version I see in the reflection perhaps is not so big as to say, my culture won't let me, which was witch burning, Salem witch trials. But, and anything else that's happening in today's days. You can't even do this in Pennsylvania or you go to jail. It's ridiculous. So maybe the bound portion is just nothing to do with anyone else but me, and to let the messages come. What am I grateful for not having to had endure to believe that I was not capable? And I do get imposter syndrome. Mm-hmm. But that's I talk to my imposter. We're getting good. It's all right. I know I'm not bound, and I know I can see. This could also, because when I read it in reverse, it's a message from spirit. This could also be spirit saying, when you receive, perhaps you're receiving in a way that feels limiting. Why don't I understand completely? It's not me. It's just the message. It's translation. When I learn a language, it takes me a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. There was that movie that was John Travolta. But give myself time, give myself grace. What am I happy for not having to endure? Believing that I don't give myself time, believing that I don't give myself grace. I am comfortable with what I am doing, how I am receiving. How the world receives me is totally fucking different because I do not control the actions of others. Oh, upright, Six of Swords. Yes, bitch. Okay, nailed it. Let's go. I nailed it. I nailed that message. The deck is saying yes. This is what I would like to share with you. So the imagery on the card is very important. I'm just glancing over, trying to see if there's visual connections. Perhaps the people, this person in this one card, is that her there? It is her. I think that is her. So she's in the next card too. He may be here in the 6. And this is bizarre. I wonder if all the characters are this similar or I'm actually seeing the same characters. Because the cards could also be read as the story, a progression through the images on the cards, what the characters are doing. In the Tower reversed, if we go by Sister Gravity, they are coming back down to the ground. They're not falling, they're landing. And they're going to land like metahumans. They'll be okay. They'll land on their feet and their ankles won't break. This is a slight different message from what I've been delivering because now we're looking at the cards. The Nine of Swords in reverse. is the woman that is falling from the tower. She's landed. But what did she land in? A nightmare conception of what Earth is. Like living a life where you're not allowed to express yourself by laws, by society, by your own family, friends, church. It's still the question, what am I grateful for not having to endure? Getting out of organizations and communities that were oppressing me, even though it was painful. I'm very grateful for that. She sits here in reverse. Nine of Swords from the Tower, same woman. Why is she so sad? Because of what she's endured? I don't shake that shit off. I'm grateful that I can heal, but that takes time. The woman in the next card, Eight of Swords, is also the woman in the Six of Swords. So she's leaving. Whoa. Wait, clarity card. Five of Pentacles upright. Very different image on the five. It's there. He doesn't look too downtrodden, but it is very cold weather. He will need to find warmth. Humans don't really do well like that. I'm thinking of Angerbode as well from the Norse myth. Got that S. Because this is the upright. We'll just look at it like this. Do you see that? She's looking in a reflection of water, a pond. Maybe she's been crying a lot. It's a big tear. This is her again. She's sailing across that same body of water. Sorry, guys, my mind doesn't do the. I can't do the left and right thing in my head on when it's reversed. Reflection. Oh, that's so bad. She's sailing across her own psyche kind of thing. I don't have to use that word. What am I grateful for not having had to endure? Angerbode as well, Angrboda, one of Loki's wives, was a witch. Not a witch, I'm so sorry. I'm getting lost in the reading. She went to a well that was inside of her, the inner landscape. And she was scared to submerge herself in the story that I read. But what if you don't have to submerge yourself in the inner landscape? What if you can just sail lightly around it, comfortable in your boat? You've got snacks. The water that you sail in is potable. You just drink it from your hand. It's your own amniotic fluid. You can stay there as long as you like, and the shore is always nearby. The wind will always guide you, and the sun will always shine. You can stand up, cast off your robe, and dive deep. You're beautiful in the water, natural in form, and having fun. Do it as long as you want, guys. If you're going to do some kind of dive into your inner psyche, go for it. But you're in control. You're in the boat. You can always return. And the boat will never capsize, ever. It is steadier than the breath you breathe. And then for clarity, the Five of Pentacles, which brought me all of that. I don't really know how that played into it. Why would I think of that, Five of Pentacles? Because that body of water, that inner landscape, this to this, do you see how small it actually is? But here it looks gigantic. Like, where is the shore? We can't even see it. But it's only this big. So Five of Pentacles maybe is saying, don't make a mountain out of a molehill. I don't want to be real simple, guys. But seriously, there's no, like, if I'm scared of what's inside me, and I'm a little, like, timid about it, why? Like, where is the fear coming from? Fear is not real. It's something my ego is doing. It's this expression that wants me to cave in, pull back, be timid, right? There's no real need for that, because the ego my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sister ego. I love her. She's my twin. We're Siamese. Um, she was born so much earlier than me that she's scared of things that no longer exist, but is unable to evolve that fear into today's world. So instead of a T-Rex, it's a car. Instead of eating a poisonous berry that takes weeks for you to die, it's cancer that we brought about. Perhaps shouldn't have said that. Girl, did not say that. It's just different. Okay, I needed this reading. I was really freaking out this morning. Okay, let me read my chats. Let me read the chats. I still can't read them. I need different glasses. Hi. Five of Pentacles can be resources that are there, but you're not using them. Maybe that refers to the inner resource, the water you're talking about diving into. You're right. I'm scared shitless of that well. I love you, Robin. Spirit said, style. Go check out Robin. Seriously. So I had this visual the other day, and I was at Angerboda as well. Not as Angerboda. Am I saying that right? I'll check the phonetic on that later. And again, she's a wife to Loki. She's the one who she pretty much kind of birthed in concept the end of the world because of what she gave birth to helped bring about the end of the world. She's great, that mother. I was at her well, and I was scared to go in. I'm always scared to go in when I picture the well. And then suddenly it shifted, and it was like, I can be very real in my visualization, where I can reach out, I can smell, I can see, like it's all there for me. But this time, I kind of stepped back and let the body I was viewing as mine do its own thing. And it went into the water. Guess what, guys? It's not just this well that drops and plummets hundreds of feet and you can't find yourself again. It's got a ledge, and that ledge is huge. The well that I saw so small in front of me grew to the potential that it really is when I got in it. Then I saw the breadth of what I was. And this beautiful ledge, I stayed there. I didn't leave the ledge. The water was dark. I didn't mind. I felt alive and free, and my body was able to move in ways it does not do with Sister Gravity at my side. I forgot that visual. I actually am not real sure about what that visual still means, but I had a great time in it, and I stayed there a long time watching myself swim. Let me scroll down a little bit. I don't know if there's more chat. No, we're good. Okay. All right. This has been wonderful. Tarot I find to be exceptionally self-healing. And this made me feel great. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. I have no idea. 30 minutes. Do you guys have a question? Are we good? I feel like I could do, is that a little deep? Should we do like a little fun thing? I could pull a card from Chubby Witch's Night In. That reads harsh sometimes. Not harsh, but it's real. It's not gonna, it's a good one. Oh, watch this trick. Wait a minute. So King of Pentacles, upright or reversed, is the deck, the spirit of the deck. I'm just seeing if the King of Pentacles comes up. Uh-oh. I don't do jumpers. Okay. This is such a pretty deck. This is the Eight of Cups. Wait a minute. I want to see that 8 again, because that gave me a completely different idea about it. In the Eight of Cups RWS, Rider-Waite Smith, the character is walking away. We do see their back. They are going up. The idea being, y'all see like when Anakin and Obi-Wan were fighting, and Obi-Wan's like, I have the higher ground, whatever, and chopped his damn legs off. All right. So in the Eight of Cups, it suggests that we reach higher ground, a greater perspective, a safer place to view. You could attack from there. You could go forth from there. You could learn from there. But in this card, it's a woman entering the ocean. Where the hell is it? Did I skip it? So if she's entering the ocean doesn't have mountains above water. Those might be the islands, but there's no island there. Here it is, above water level. So she's actually going down. I never thought of that. A change in perspective isn't necessarily meaning that you gain elevation. You could lose it as well. And I don't know what that actually translates to, losing elevation in real life. But she's going to walk out in the Eight of Cups and submerge herself to look up for a different perspective. Humble herself, lower herself. That's not quite right. I pull a clarity card. Two of Cups. So she meets with someone on the beach before beginning the journey. She understands that she is not alone and she is free to make her own choices. They're also sharing from two different shells, but they're not interested in taking what the other has in the traditional RWS. You see possibly an exchange of cups. They're not looking to do that. They don't need to. They have what they have, and they are unique in nature, so they can't necessarily utilize what someone else is utilizing. So they each bring their own resource and equally share it just by thought, by intuition. They're sharing. They don't need to make a big display about it. Go in public, throw out your money. I mean, you can go give your money. Yeah, give be philanthropic. But you don't need to be like public in what you do. Like, you to do it for the applause is okay because you're still doing it. You're still doing good. But there's also just the beautiful aspect of doing good, whatever that is to you. And she prepares before the descent. Do you think it's possible she can walk on water? Question. Oh, what can I do to feel better about my communication? Okay. Okay, well, I want to finish that with this communication, but if we're going, I think I've got an idea, an option. If we descend, it makes me think of this mantra I'm using a lot. It is better to understand than to be understood. So if I sit, it's like I kind of picture myself being quiet when I'm sitting still, looking up, like I'm listening to someone speak, I'm in contemplation, I'm understanding. And it is completely unnecessary to be understood for me to understand. Okay. It is better to understand than to be understood. I think this reading might have been answering that. Awesome. I'm glad I know I went there. Fuck you. All right. Does that help? Would you like me? I can pull more cards on that. What was the question? Would you like me to pull more cards on what can I do to feel better about my communication? I think I'm going to stay with this deck. Actually, I also have Oracle. I can go to Oracle too. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's go to Oracle because I'm going to go to my Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. I'm a huge Amanda Lovelace fan. I have three of her decks right in front of me. All right, so let's pull a card from here. And I did bring her other Chubby Witch's Night In Oracle, but I don't want to read them together. So let's pull a single Oracle for Robin. What can I do? What can I do to feel better about my communication? What can I do? What can Robin do to feel better about her communication? Well, first of all, Robin, you're the only astrologer that I share. And I'm like, you need to book. I talk about you constantly with everyone in my rooms and in other rooms. I'm constantly mentioning your name. I've had at least 3 readings with Robin. I've had my chart read, which was like blew my fucking mind. I've had that done multiple times. I've had a life coaching with Robin. She helped me out with so many, how to think about what I'm doing years ago, even like, and Robin's awesome. Spirit said, thank you, FYI. I need to leave in 10 minutes. That would be 9:55 Central Time. We're going, girl. We're going. Thank you so much for that. No, it was for Robin. Okay. Yep. What can I do to feel better about my communication? Disappear to feel better. Y'all listen now. Feel better. Not, can I change it? Do I need to tweak it? How do I make them feel satisfied? No, self. What can I do to feel better about my communication? You have pulled 17, which is also 8, because 1 plus 7 is 8. And this is just a personal practice of mine. So we have the energy of 17, which is the star in the major arcana, coupled with strength from the major arcana, which is like, damn, girl, cleaning mental house. Okay, flower. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself how you feel. But I'm saying this to Robin. I know she might not be. But if you were speaking to a client, what would you say? Like if you came out and, oh, I'm going to talk to myself. What would, like that, what would you say? But this is so crazy about this card, right? I can't get around it. What is happening right here? What is happening? I get like this. Okay, child of the 80s, right? Alien came out, the chest burster thing, and then they stick shit in your mouth to put eggs in there. I'm a little fixated on that part because they didn't have control in those circumstances, and they weren't largely able to communicate because instead of trying out a first contact situation with not killing each other, they went straight for their guns and grenades. Sometimes you need guns and grenades. I think many times not. So how to feel better about communication also is if you are not speaking, right? Because, oh my God, give me anything and I will misinterpret the hell out of it. I'm kidding. But it can happen, lost in translation. Let's not speak in your communication just for maybe like 10 minutes today. There's still time, yes. However many minutes you feel like. Because when you meditate, when you listen to others speak, when you incorporate ASL, American Sign Language, into your communication, it does not require vocalization, and it allows your body to express. I have your answer because I'm the shit. So the other day, like yesterday, I'm on like this. I'm touring Texas. I've been in like, this is my fourth hotel this week, and I keep thinking about me because I'm a Leo and my body, and I'm becoming very aware on a level that I'm not quite understanding of just how much my body is actually no, I am one. We are a circle. I exist. This is not whole. So my body speaks, right? Robin, yesterday in the car, when we were going down the road and the music was on, and it was I was playing Time to Say Goodbye, a duet with Sarah Brightman and Andre, can't remember. So they sing in both Italian and English in that. So when they were singing in English, I was singing. And then when they stopped singing in English and went to Italian, I did this. But it was more than that. I could feel all the muscles moving. I could feel fluid in my face where I'd never felt it before. My neck was feeling things I'd never felt. Pressure in my chest was shifting. Pressure's not bad, guys. It just means I'm not alone. And my body was singing. I was not forming language to communicate, to make my ego be heard. My body had a chance. I'm making those connections ASL. My body has a chance to communicate without verbalization, without vocalization. There is vocalization. There is sound, but we're not speaking. We're using our body. We're entrusting that we have the resources in front of us, but perhaps we're not completely incorporating those resources. And on a personal note, again, your communication skills are off the mother chart. Okay. Like I leave you with a lot of questions, but I feel like I just got a lot of answers. Like your communication is amazing on multiple levels. And I know you're gonna be leaving in like 3 minutes, so I'll stop. Do you have any questions? If you're still there, because you're probably getting ready, anything I can clarify? Okay. Well, I'm looking, but this is the card for the King of Pentacles was in the other one. Did I ever do that? And this is the card, Sundress. This is the card for this deck that comes out all the time. And it was right below Flower. And it says, do it for you. So do any communication for yourself how you feel comfortable. Because you're the only one, you're not the only one that matters, but you're the origin source for that communication. So trust it. All right. Okay. All right. I think we're good. And I'm going to do one more draw. How long have we been on here? Okay. Well, I'm going to do one more draw. And this time I want to do it with the King of Pentacles. Oh, I'm feeling it. I am. Okay. Talking to my deck. Okay, guys. I mean, King of Pentacles. Yeah, we could play because I know you're in there. King of Pentacles. Nope. Nope. One more. Nope. We do have the Hanged One, Justice, and the Knight of Wands. I'm not seeing the King. King of Pentacles. What is your message? The Hanged Man, the Hanged One, I call it. Justice, the Knight of Wands, the Hanged One. Point of solitude or embracement, justice. You can't level the field, not when it's so unfair. And the Nine of Wands is where you sit in understanding that. Why would you want to sit in that? Why would you want to sit in that? The Hierophant? What the fuck am I going to learn from that? How long would you sit in that? That's the question. It's not why you're sitting it. No shame, no blame. How long will you sit in a feeling of independence? How long will you sit in a feeling of suppression, oppression? It does not mean that your physical circumstances have changed, but intellectually you can appreciate it from a different viewpoint, the Eight of Cups. All right. So when I fall into like anxiety or upset over something I've heard or witnessed, that is valid, but I do not need to remain there because I am not controlling the actions of others. Okay. Let me show you Justice. Isn't that pretty? This is so cool. Okay. All right, guys. So that was great. The singing was super helpful. Do it for you is exactly what my spirit has been telling me. Thank you. Yes. And that sundress card is always coming up. Always. So it's like, yes. Okay, great. Robin. All right, guys. Panem, thank you. Okay. All right. We'll be going. I'm gonna end the live and I'm gonna count from 10 because there's a lag. Thank you guys for joining me. I feel so much better. I am juiced. I don't know what that means. That sounds gross. Ew. Because don't you like squeeze when you juice something? Aren't you extracting all of like the liquid nutrient? Why would I say I feel juiced? Why would I say I feel like I've extracted all the liquid nutrient from my body? Let's pull a card. One more. Just one more. Oh my God. I feel like an addict. Just one more. Why am I thinking of this? Why am I thinking of this? Now we're done. Can't make this shit up. God, I love life. I really do. Uno.